I'm Amin Rajwani. I'm a poison information specialist in Calgary. Since cannabis became more available, we're having many more calls on kids getting into cannabis edibles, especially gummies and candies, and the trend is increasing yearly. So that's something I'm a little bit more concerned about nowadays. One specific case I remember from the many cases of cannabis exposures we get was a family that was already stressed out. They were taking grandpa to a hospice for end of life care, and the child was at home being watched by grandma. And so this toddler found grandpa's cannabis edible gummies. Grandpa had been using them for anxiety and end of life cancer pain. And unfortunately, 2-year-olds that have a new stash of gummies are very sneaky and very quiet. And so by the time grandma realized what had happened, the child had eaten about 10 of the 15 gummies. That's when grandma took the child to the hospital. Now, a doctor at the Children's Hospital called us. The doctors normally call us at the Poison Center because we're well experienced with many unusual cases. We have trained nurses, pharmacists in poison information. We also have backup from emergency trained doctors who have a specialty in toxicology. And our advice was treat them as supportive care, which means there's no quick fix, no antidote. We may need to support the child's breathing with oxygen, support the child's blood pressure, and monitor the child at least overnight so the cannabis is able to clear. This child did get quite sick. He got very sleepy. He was snoring loudly, which is unusual because he was having trouble breathing. His heart rate was very fast because he was trying to compensate for his very low blood pressure. The child needed oxygen and IV fluids to help him maintain his blood pressure and help him breathe more efficiently. I'm so glad to say that this child did fine. This story has a happy ending, and after being watched overnight at the hospital, he was quite hungry and eating by the afternoon, and he was ready to go home. Some suggestions for families. Please keep cannabis edibles, which are cookies, gummies, candies, brownies, chocolates. Please keep them out of reach, up high, locked up so children do not get into them. Do not consume cannabis edibles in front of your children. If you have a guest coming in, show the guest their room and show them a place where they can lock up their cannabis edibles. And if you have any questions or concerns, remember, the Poison Center is here to help you out with solid advice on what to do.